guys, welcome to my channel, Zen and Balance. I'm your host, Nikki. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about two of my favorite foods. I woke up this morning, ate the same breakfast as I do most days, and I had this kind of this little moment where I was like, let's just talk about it. Let's just promote how awesome this is. Let's just talk about how much I freaking love this combo of two of my favorite foods coming together. Now, if you're watching this and you know me, you probably have already guessed exactly what the heck I'm going to talk about. But for those who don't know me, I have peanut butter and apples. And if you also know me, you know that when I eat apples, I go crazy. And it's for a good reason. These guys are packed with loads and loads of good stuff. So we're gonna get into it. But I eat this all the time, every day, pretty much 3 to 4 times a day. I go through a jar of peanut butter like a week. In the past, I've always looked at it as such a bad habit, but being more mindful and knowing a little bit more about nutrition and about all the stuff that I'm putting in my body, this is actually your best friend. Especially if you don't eat meat, you tend to crave something hearty. This guy. So this guy right here, this apple, this is definitely one food that you do want in your diet every day. As the old saying goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Reasons why I love this as a combo snack is that I love anything that I can dip in peanut butter, anything that is better than a spoon, I guess. Because I feel a little guilty when I just sit there with a spoon and I eat up all the peanut butter. So why not throw in an apple? Another reason is it's an awesome snack in between meals when you're on the go. You just slice up some apples, have a little cup of peanut butter, scoop it up, and you are full for hours. Also, I find it delicious. Before getting into any of the nutritional benefits about these two powerhouses, honestly, if you think it's weird, don't bash it until you try it. So in the morning for breakfast, I found that this is the best fuel for my body. I used to skip breakfast and I would just pretty much load up on caffeine, or I would have a smoothie, which would, I would find that I'd be hungry faster. It would spike my blood sugar really, really, really high, especially if you're combining it with coffee. You're just like, I'm so crazy, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I want another coffee. I'm hungry. I need chocolate. You want that boost. So I found that having an apple and peanut butter and just eating it whole really does help keep my belly from wanting more food, basically. Of course, like I said, you can eat this at any time of the day, just after lunch if you want to go and you're running to a spin class or something, or in between classes if you're in school. I also find that it's not one of those foods where if you're going in between, say, work and you need something fast before a workout, it's not one of those foods that you eat and then you're like, oh my god, I'm cramping. It's there. No, this stuff, it's so good. It provides so much nutrients for you. It doesn't sit in your stomach and cause you to cramp. I don't know if you guys get that, but you know what I mean. This is probably my favorite. This is a red delicious apple. I like them. They hold up well. They bake really well. They've got that crunch. You can see, you hear it? It's hard. I love it. It's just refreshing. It's delicious. They're called red delicious. The apple. So one apple contains 95 calories. So these guys are pretty low in calories. Now, calories shouldn't always be a bad thing. It should never really be a bad thing. You should never think of it as a bad thing. I like to think of calories as just energy. So it provides 95 calories or energy to help fuel your body. So generally this is low in calorie for those who are calorie savvy. So an apple contains about 13 grams of carbohydrates. Now that might look really high and you might get really scared of it. For those who are afraid of the word carb. Now, carb really should not be anything to fear about. I really hate when people are like, oh, low carb. Oh, I can't eat that. It's full of carbs. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Carbs this. It's going to make me fat. No, it's not going to make you fat. I won't go there. And I'm not going to go there on this video. But guys, come on. Carbs are not bad for you. Carbs help your body. Carbs are your first energy source that your body uses to help you move. Carbs are your friend. There's 13 grams of carbs, but there's 4 grams of fiber. So you minus 4 from the carbohydrate gram, and you're left with 9 grams of carbohydrates. So it's really low, and you have nothing to fear. Not only is it low in calorie, it's high in fiber. It's got 4 grams of fiber. Fiber is your best friend. Fiber is your friend. Why? Because A, it keeps you fuller for longer, keeps you regular. Apples contain 2 types of fiber, soluble and insoluble, and they're mainly found in the skin. So what fiber does, it helps obviously keep you regulated, and in apples, because we have both the soluble and insoluble, it helps with the slow digestion. So as of course with slow digestion, what's that going to do? Make you feel fuller longer. It's going to help a slow release of energy into your bloodstream, so your blood sugar level isn't going spiking and coming down. So you're not going to have that sugary crash. So it's really good for diabetics. Or for anyone trying to really help your hunger and your satiety level. Another really great benefit apples give you is vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin. It is also an antioxidant, and it's something that the body can't produce by itself. So we have to go and eat food that are rich in vitamin C, such as an apple. Other food sources, of course, are strawberry, spinach, kale, broccoli. Vitamin C does, and it helps support our immune system. It helps reduce chronic diseases such as heart disease. It also increases our blood antioxidant by 30%. The thing that apples have is potassium. It is a mineral, and it's one of the micronutrients that our bodies can't make, just like vitamin C. What potassium does for us is it lowers our risk of heart disease. It helps preserve our muscle mass and our loss of bone density as we age. So now, the question that everyone's been waiting for, does an apple a day keep the doctor away? Maybe? Yes, these guys are low in calorie. Yes, they're a good source of fiber. Yes, they're going to keep you feeling fuller for longer. Yes, they have antioxidants in it. Helps your immune system. Lessens your risk of heart disease. And it's delicious. But does it really keep the doctor away? I can't say anything about that. Your doctor is your doctor. This is not a miracle food. No food is a super miracle food that is going to heal you. If you have a disease or you have a problem, please go get checked. Don't ever rely on these silly little things, these headlines that are like, superfood, eat this and you'll never die. There's no such thing. We are human, we are living. That is life. Now with that being said, you can still have one of these a day and still reap all the good benefits from it. So Nikki, if you were stranded on a desert island, what is the one thing you would bring with you? My phone? No. Computer? No. My gym clothes? No. Peanut butter! Pretty sure I have been living off this in the last 29 years of my life. Probably not. This has definitely been a staple in my diet every day, few times a day. So, let's talk peanut butter. For many, it's probably a trigger word, a scary word, peanut butter. What do people think about when they think about peanut butter? Fat. What do people think about fat? It's bad. And you know what? It's not bad. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Peanut butter. Let's talk about it. Let's first get something out of the way. This is natural peanut butter. This is loaded with tons of good things. This you should not be afraid of. Yes, you should not sit there and eat a whole jar in one sitting. You're gonna get a stomachache. I've done it. I know. It's okay. You get over it. This is a commercial brand peanut butter. This is not good for you. There's not many benefits at all, actually, when you look at it. And why is this bad for you? Because it's loaded with sugar and preservatives and hydrated oil. What does hydrated oil do in all your processed foods? It adds saturated fat. And that is the bad fat that you should be aware of. Let's get into the benefits of peanut butter. The recommended amount of peanut butter is a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. Is it really the amount that most people use? Is it the amount that I use? No. But for this purpose, we'll talk about it. Why is this guy so great? It's protein. So in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, you have 188 calories, energy. You have 8 grams of protein. Oh yeah, it's a good source. As a plant-based eater, or for those who are vegan, this is a really good source of protein. However, it does not contain all of the essential amino acids. It is lacking 2 of them. It's not a complete protein source and can benefit when combined with something else. So say peanut butter and some whole wheat bread. That would make a complete protein source for someone who is plant-based, or even someone who isn't plant-based and just want a quick little snack after a workout. 6 grams of carbs. For the keto goers and for diabetics, this is a really good food source for you as well. 2 grams of fiber. It's not bad. You have 16 grams of fat. 4 grams of polyunsaturated fat. You have 8 grams of monounsaturated fat. Peanut butter contains vitamin E. Good for your immunity. Lowers your risk of heart disease. Great for your eye health. Vitamin B6. Great for your immune system and for heart health. Magnesium. Magnesium helps with over 300 chemical reactions in the body. It contains zinc, and zinc is good for your immune system, DNA formation, and protein synthesis. Let's talk about the most scariest word on the planet, fat. As I had mentioned before, this is a source of healthy fats. Fats that you should not be afraid of. Why? Because the world has really flipped the word fat and has made it so taboo. Now, yes, we are seeing more of the keto diets come out, more of the low carb diet come out, which are high in protein and high in fat, which is great. A lot of us are coming out. We're taking fat out of that shadow, that scary dungeon, and we're bringing it out, and we are celebrating it. Now, there are certain fats that we have to be afraid of. Certain fats that we should not put into our diet. Why? Because it causes us to have clogged arteries, high blood pressure, and it causes heart disease, among other things, such as obesity, diabetes, etc. But the 2 fats that are in here that are so beneficial for us that actually reverse that are monounsaturated fat and polyunsaturated fat. Omega-3, omega-6, which is something that we all really need. So our friendly omegas help boost our brain health, which helps more focused, having more energy, and it really helps with your mental state. Actually improves your insulin level and is also shown to reduce bad cholesterol. Look at that. If I haven't already convinced you that peanut butter and apples on their own aren't already powerhouses, combined, this is a power snack of the gods. Power snacks. So as you can see, these guys are full of protein, fiber, vitamin C, got some vitamin B, healthy fat. I honestly don't know who invented the combo of apple and peanut butter. You are a freaking genius. Of the crisp, sweet, juicy taste of the apple, that delicious crunch. You have the nice, meaty, salty, stick to your mouth, fatty, comforting peanut butter. It's honestly such a combo. This is a great snack you can add to your daily food intake. They're loaded with tons of benefits, tons of nutrients. Cheers. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to me talk about my favorite snack, letting me rant a little. If there's anything that you guys want to add or your favorite way of having these two food combos or any other food combos, please let me know below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.